week, things were going great between Shauna and me. She even let me be in her best friends club. Now everything has changed. Shauna says I'm not in her club anymore. And at recess, she and her friends stare at me and whisper to one another. I can tell by the looks on their faces that they're not saying nice things about me. I keep asking myself, Addie, what did you do to make Shauna so mad at you? But I can never come up with an answer. I just don't understand why Shauna is being so unfair. When I was a member of the Best Friends Club, I got to hang out at recess with Shauna and her friends. Shauna loves playing jump rope, so that's what I ended up doing too. I had to swing the rope all the time, even though I really wanted to have a turn at jumping. Oh well, I thought at least I'm in the club. I noticed that Shauna would say lots of mean things all the time about other kids who weren't in her best friends club. I remember thinking, I'm sure glad I'm not one of those kids. Well, guess what? Now I am. And it doesn't feel good at all. It's just not fair that Shauna gets away with treating people this way. Today at recess, I really want to play jump rope. So I go over to Shauna, hoping she's forgotten that she's kicked me out of the club. I figure it must be hard for her to keep track because the friends in her club always seem to be changing. When I get in line with a couple of the other girls waiting to jump in, Shauna shouts,
Hey, Addie, what did I tell you? You're not in our club anymore. Go away.
Shauna's friends turn around and glare at me. How come Shauna's the big decider? Why can't I play jump rope if I want to? This doesn't feel right. This feels like bullying. Mr. Kim, my teacher, tells us that bullying isn't allowed in our school. He wants us to let him know if we see it happening, so that's what I'm gonna do. Mr. Kim, I need to report bullying. Then I tell him all about Shauna's best friends club. She leaves people out and says mean things about them. And now me too.
Addie, you're absolutely right that it's not okay for friends or anyone to treat others like this. It's not your fault. I'll work with Shauna to help her stop bullying.
Is there also something I can say to Shauna to let her know that I don't like the way she's treating me and all the other kids who aren't in her club?
Let's practice what you can say using a strong, respectful voice. I'll also let the playground supervisor know what's been going on and to give you the support you need when you talk to Shauna. I will talk to the entire class too about how we all can help make our class and school safe from bullying.
At recess this morning, I walk right up to where Shauna and her friends are playing jump rope. Shauna, it's not okay for you to kick me out of your club for no good reason. It's also not okay to be mean to me or anyone else who's not in your club. That's bullying. Shauna looks at me and then at the playground supervisor, who is watching us. She takes a couple of big breaths, then shrugs her shoulders. Now I know I can play jump rope if I want to. It's no longer up to just her. Hey, Addie! Do you want to play in the bars with me? Are you sure it's okay with your friends? You bet! Anyone who wants to play with us can. So that's what I do.